Honda fans? I'm Honda Laura, and today we're doing a review on the 2018 Honda Accord. We have here the LX trim level to let you know what you get when you go for the base model. So let's get it going. As always, I'd like to say thank you to Herb Chambers Honda of Seekonk for letting us take out the new Accord today. 2018 brought a full redesign to the Honda Accord. It is what is being called the most impressive Honda ever made. Let's start off with the exterior features. Starting off at the front end, to me, the new Accord takes notes from the 10th generation Civic. You can really see it in the chrome spanning the whole width, the long hood, and the 90-degree angle of the grille. I really like the new grille. It's wide mouth, black slatted grille, so it's really aggressive and huge. Another notable feature on base model Accords is LED headlights with the auto high beam function. That's something that was only available on touring previous Accord generations. LED daytime running lights and LED turn signal indicators. Moving down along the side, something that's a big plus for me on a base model is going to be alloy wheels. The Accord features 17-inch. I'm not a huge fan of hubcaps, say. Down along the side, you keep, in my opinion, with that 10th generation Civic feel, all those aerodynamic lines. There's the chrome along the top of the door sill, and then there's body colored mirrors and door pulls. The LX Accord features the push button start. Also, capless fuel filler, which is something that they're really moving towards. I like that. Down along the back side of the new Accord, in my opinion, I don't really think it matches the whole flow. It's a little bit more bland, more reserved, not too much chrome features. The new brake lights are in a really cool C design. That's pretty much the biggest visual of the back end. Now let's take a look under the hood. Under the hood of the 2018 Honda Accord features a 1.5 liter four-cylinder turbocharged engine, which produces 192 horsepower. It has a CVT transmission and it yields 30 city, 38 highway, and a combined of 33 miles per gallon. I don't know about you, but I think that the 2018 Honda Accord is really living up to that most impressive Honda ever. And we haven't even gone inside yet. Let's take a look at the interior features. So here we are behind the wheel of the 2018 Honda Accord in the LX trim level. My first impressions getting behind the wheel, it's like no other base model and no other Honda I've ever been in before. There are so many accent features. There's all brushed metal accents. There's a lot of chrome features. It's just so upscale. The steering wheel is the first thing that caught my eye. It's something that looks like it came off of an Audi or an Acura, just a high-end feel all around to it. Another thing that's very noticeable is going to be the new display. It sits up on front of the dashboard. It just looks futuristic, modern. I really like it. It's really living up to the impressiveness that Honda said. So the steering wheel is definitely going to be my favorite feature in the car. I think that the new design is just really aesthetically pleasing. I like how the buttons are sort of separated, but really easy to access. There's the Bluetooth commands, there's the display commands, and then Honda Sensing standard on all Accord models, which is really impressive. The gauge cluster up front has the odometer and it has the tachometer, which is digital and it's able to be changed, and there's a lot of different views. It's colorful, quick, it's really responsive. I enjoy it, and it's something that you don't have to take your hands away from the wheel to use, so it's a lot safer, especially with that Honda Sensing stuff. You have that collision mitigated braking system, so if for any reason you are looking down and not paying attention, the car will brake for you and help prevent or lessen the severity of any collision. Another thing they put in the base model is the push button start, which is really cool. They have the keyless lock. Was that my phone? Okay. They have the key fob, no smart entry. You do have to go up to the EX model to get that smart entry system, but they do have the fob and the push button start. The new display screen is a 7-inch LCD screen. It has FM, AM, and Bluetooth streaming audio. The phone commands are also in there. It's colorful, responsive, bright. I really like the new design layout of it. Another thing that they kept in the Honda Accord is the dual climate controls. There's something that I really like on them. As you change them hotter or colder, the dial kind of glows blue and then red. It's really cool. It's the little things. The center console is another thing that I really like. It's also reminds me of the 10th generation Civic. It's high up, it's large. You feel, you and your passenger have separate spaces. Center console is large, lots of storage space. I like the shifter knob, which is also 10th generation Civic like. You have storage up front, cup holders. They move the Econ button from the left to the right, and also the electronic parking brake and the brake hold system. I really enjoy the whole layout of the front seat. Now let's take a look at the back seat. So here we are in the back seat. Nothing super special, very comfortable, lots of room. Usually when people get in here, they always exclaim about how much room there is. There is a lot of space. So I think that, it's very bright. If you had children, there's a lot of room for 2 car seats. There's 3 seat belts, and there is a armrest with cup holders. So it's definitely a comfortable spot. Let's take a look at the trunk space. The 2018 Honda Accord has a little bit more trunk space than previous generations, 16.7 cubic feet of cargo space. And there's also a pass-through. This is the solid pass-through. If you go up a couple trim levels, you do get the 60-40 split. The most impressive Honda yet on the outside and the inside, but we haven't even driven it yet. And I mean, that's the most important part. It's a car. So let's get in it, get behind the wheel, and see how it drives. So we're behind the wheel of the 2018 Honda Accord, driving the 1.5 liter engine on the full-size sedan. And I was a little skeptical. I wasn't sure if it would fit, but it really does. And 192 horsepower, that's pretty impressive. You can definitely feel it. It is substantial. It's quick, responsive. I think it's overall a really good driving impression. Even though this is the LX base model, it is so comfortable. You might not get like power seats or lumbar support or anything, but the seats are extremely comfortable. The seat position is awesome. I really like that the center console comes up high, the dash is pretty high up, and the seat is a little bit lower, so you kind of feel tucked in as you're driving. That's something that I really like. The windshield is really large, the mirrors are really large, there's a lot of visibility. So overall, aesthetically pleasing. I am a true believer that some manufacturers, when they make their vehicles, they start from the top, tippity top trim level, and then they just take things away as they go down to the base model. I just have this feeling that Honda starts from the bottom and then builds up because they just have so many standard features in their base models. The new Accord has backup camera standard, Bluetooth standard, it has the Honda Sensing standard, LED headlights and auto high beam standard, 1.5 liter turbocharged standard. I just think it's crazy. And with the MSRP, it's $24,445. That is such a great price to have all of these amazing standard features. This is a really awesome, you don't even feel like you're in a base model. And that was our review on the 2018 Honda Accord in the LX trim level. I definitely think it is the most impressive Honda yet. With an MSRP of $24,445, they packed so much stuff into it. Awesome tech and such high-end features on a base model. Thank you to Herb Chambers Honda of Seekonk for letting us take out the car. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like our video. I'm Honda Laura, and I'll see you next time.